Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lonnie Liberal, and guess who I have alongside in my corner for broadcasting? None other than the great shotgun Tommy Mercer. Welcome aboard, Tommy. We're in a special live event tonight.
We're in Huntsville, Alabama for AEW Wrestling, but we're in the human world. We're not in the fantasy world.
Yeah, we kind of stretched out there beyond reality, and that's a matter of opinion, as we have Eddie Kingston locking up with Claudio Castagnoli.
You almost called him Cesaro, didn't you, you damn politician, you?
And Eddie Kingston now off the second rope onto Claudio Castagnoli. In the standoff.
You almost did it again.
Can we focus on the matchup here, Tommy? There's a tag made to one of the FTR members. Looks like Dax made the tag to Eddie Kingston. And now Claudio Castagnoli's tagged in Bryan Danielson now of the Blackpool Combat Club. And that's a matter of opinion.
Don't start that matter of opinion crap tonight with me, Lonnie. I'm sitting here trying to have a damn good proper broadcast for you, and you're going to be doing all this politicking now.
Well, it wouldn't hurt you to get a little politicking in, you know.
I'll stick to what I'm doing. You just stick to what you're doing.
Fair enough. Collar and elbow tie-up by Bryan Danielson and Dax Harwood, and a shoulder drop, and another drop down, and a hip toss attempt blocked by Dax and given to Bryan Danielson, and a body slam by Bryan Danielson.
Oh, wow.
And the kickoff, headlock takeover, head scissors, and a standoff.
Wow, these guys go pretty fast here in the humanoid world. They go so fast I can barely hear myself think. What about you, Lonnie?
I'm catching on pretty quick, but we got a tag made. Then comes John Moxley now, and a tag made to the other FTR member. Now they square off now.
That one there's Cash Wheeler, and he's going on a firehouse with John Moxley.
Well, they're both trading blows, Tommy, and that's a matter of opinion. And
yeah,
Cash Wheeler got the upper end of the deal, and he's got a chop and a forearm contest going on between Cash Wheeler and John Moxley. But John Moxley backfires his own with the forearm and a chop of his own.
Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood are a pretty good psychological tag team.
Yes,
but right
very
now,
impressive.
Cash Wheeler's in the world of trouble, but he got that boot up for a little bit of some offense on John Moxley. Now it's a trade-off between Cash Wheeler and John Moxley with those forearms.
Vicious determination. Both individuals fighting back and forth. Now they're trading blows with headbutts. John Moxley and Cash Wheeler now stunned with that headbutt, but now Cash Wheeler with the European-style uppercut. And then comes
here comes
everybody else. There comes Eddie Kingston and Dax Harwood and Claudio Castagnoli. The match has gotten out of control, Tommy.
Well, it's a cold day in hell when you put the most vicious faction in all elite wrestling
That's
against
a matter of opinion.
The technical tag team in FTR and Eddie Kingston, the vicious human being, hardcore human being,
he has
all
a filthy
elite.
mouth.
And not only to mention that, this matchup is also sanctioned by the Fantasy Pro Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, that's right. The virtual governing body of everything pro wrestling. And the referee continues to count as Eddie Kingston now with Claudio Castagnoli over there into the guardrail. FTR, Dax Harwood with the chair.
Wait, what's going on here?
He don't want to risk himself with disqualification, and that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, whatever. What's going on with the chair? I don't get it. What does Dax Harwood have to use a chair get so aggressive? And he's scaring John Moxley.
Well, I'm sure John Moxley was playing possum as we have the big belly-to-back suplex on the hard edge of the ring by Cash Wheeler by John Moxley. And Moxley got reversed into that steel guardrail. Meanwhile, what's going on the other side of the ring? What's Dax Harwood doing? There comes Bryan Danielson. What the hell is going on here with all this chaos here in Huntsville, Alabama, Tommy?
There's a bunch of chaos and madness going on, that's for sure. But these people here in Huntsville are fired up, and there's bodies all over, everywhere, all over the ringside area.
And Bryan Danielson over there unloading some roundhouse kicks.
He's laying them in there
too. Cash Wheeler's in a world of shock and a world of trouble right now, and that's a matter of opinion.
Way I see it, Dax and Harwood of FTR and Eddie Kingston are in the world of shit when it comes to
Language,
facing
Tommy.
the Blackpool Combat Club, and that's showing the results right now.
Well, you ain't got to put it so vulgarly, Tommy, as we see all three members, all 6 members facing off now. The referee's trying to split them up, trying to let them know what the situation is.
The referee better get out of the way. He's going to get knocked out, too. This is turning into a fight.
Trying to get the matchup under control. Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston in a shove-off now. Blackpool Combat Club now back into the ring. Looks like the matchup's finally getting back up under control. The referee's trying to break everyone up and trying to get everyone back into the ring and have the match carry on. And that's a matter of opinion.
Cash Wheeler's still suffering effects from those big, vicious roundhouse kicks from Bryan Danielson earlier.
Yeah, those were some pretty nasty kicks, and Cash Wheeler's now on the defense with Jon Moxley now working over that shoulder, that wounded area that Bryan Danielson was targeting earlier with those roundhouse. He goes for a cover, but only a kick out of 1. And the tag's been made now to Claudio Castagnoli.
And do you see the psychology in the tag team of the Blackpool Combat Club right now, Lonnie?
Wise move by the Blackpool Combat Club, keeping their opponent in their corner, and that's a matter of opinion. And right now, Dash Wheeler's in some trouble as Claudio Castagnoli tags in Bryan Danielson now. Bryan Danielson working on Cash Wheeler's legs.
Bryan Danielson is a pure technician. He was trained at the Shawn Michaels Academy in Texas, and also he's doing a Romero-style stretch on Cash Wheeler. Cash Wheeler's squealing like a pig, and there's another tag made to Jon Moxley.
And Bryan Danielson now hoisting up Cash Wheeler for Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley setting up Cash Wheeler for a left jab, a right jab rather. And Jon Moxley goes for a cover. Referee's in position, but only a 2 count.
And going right back after those legs, Jon Moxley now, and Jon Moxley's hooking him for a twisted heel lock.
Patented spinning toe hold, shades of the old Terry Funk, and that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, everything's a matter
Cash
of
Wheeler
opinion.
now, the referee's checking in on to see if he wants to give it up. And Cash Wheeler with some illegal right hands to Jon Moxley. I beg your pardon, Tommy?
I didn't say nothing. You say something?
Never mind. Submission hold was broken up by Dax Harwood, member of FTR. And Jon Moxley now in a world of frustration, trying to figure out what he's going to have to do to put Cash Wheeler away next. He wants for a back body drop, but Cash Wheeler kicked him up, and there's a big possible hot tag moment. But Jon Moxley shows Cash Wheeler right back off.
Cash Wheeler might as well stop her. He's dead in his tracks.
Claudio Castagnoli nearly cut off from behind, but Cash Wheeler in a hot tag made to Dax, and Dax is in on the House of Fire on Jon Moxley. Some rights and lefts. Right hand jab.
Jon Moxley's head went bump, bump, bump like a boxing speed bag.
And Dax Harwood now with Claudio Castagnoli with a big swinging neck breaker. And now he goes back after Jon Moxley again. But a reversal. Out of an inside cradle attempt. Cover, referees in position on Jon Moxley, but only a 2 count.
This matchup's done gotten out of control again. Dax Harwood with a paddle counter roll now.
Lots of fast pace and a springboard crossbody by Dax Harwood on the Jon Moxley, but only a 2 count at 3/4 of 3 seconds. That was a nice little attempt by Dax Harwood on the Jon Moxley. And now Jon Moxley being hooked for an underhook powerbomb by Dax Harwood. Referee's in position, then broken up again by Bryan Danielson, who's called in Eddie Kingston. And that's a matter of opinion.
Eddie Kingston's gonna have to get his emotions under control if he wants to win this battle, but I don't see the chances of him winning against the Blackpool Combat Club, as the Blackpool Combat Club is on.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Tommy. He does need to get that temper in check.
Knocking Dax Harwood
That's a
down
matter of
to the
opinion.
hard mat.
And as a result, Eddie Kingston's being forced back into his corner, his tag corner, while Blackpool Combat Club continues to punish me on Dax Harwood.
Oh, shoulder
That's a matter
first.
of opinion.
I think the Blackpool Combat Club's getting ready to put the hammer down. They just threw Dax Harwood's shoulder first into that turnbuckle steel.
Will Eddie Kingston and the FTR prevail on Blackpool Combat Club? We will let you know after this brief commercial break.
Don't change the channel. We'll be right here. Look out.
Well, we're back after that brief 10-second intermission, and Bryan Danielson has cornered Eddie Kingston into this barricade here. I don't know what he's planning to do, Tommy.
I know what he's planning to do. He's trying to knock Eddie Kingston's head off, and that's what he just done right there.
I was figuring to say, that's what he just,
action that's going on inside the ring. Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley attacking FTR member Dax Harwood.
Whoa,
and
nice.
The battle continues.
That's
as these
sting,
two
and that's a matter of opinion.
Battling off shot fest after European style uppercut.
Both individuals fighting like they're going to war. Dax Harwood now with a headlock.
Here comes that fast-paced style.
Claudio Castagnoli with a big clothesline and a cover attempt. Referee in position, but only a 2 count at the last second. And Claudio is angry and frustrated with the official.
And you can't blame him. That was common out of position count.
Oh, that was purple position for the referee. Claudio just came up a little short. And that's a...
We know it's a matter of opinion. Don't worry about it. Keep the opinions to yourself, politician. There's a big shot to the gut. And I bet kiboshed by Jon Moxley of the covered up with a suplex.
Excellent ability delivered by Jon Moxley. Perfectly executed to Dax Harwood. Now Dax Harwood's in a world of trouble right now as he's being held down to the chin mark as the referee's in position, checking to see if he gives up.
It's only a matter of time. He's sucking wind, sucking air right now. Yeah, Cash Wheeler's trying to get this hostile crowd here in Huntsville into it, but it ain't gonna do no good.
A little bit of motion do good for everybody, Tommy, and that's a matter of opinion.
No shit.
Claudio Castagnoli now with a wounded Dax Harwood, those vicious European-style uppercuts. Now a abdominal stretch applied.
Oh yeah, Claudio Castagnoli's going after that arm. They're going after that wounded shoulder.
Yep, I believe he is, Tommy. You're right. He's going after that, targeting that shoulder. It's displayed right there. That red tape around his arm, displaying it. And Jon Moxley now going directly after that abdominal area and going after the legs. Jon Moxley taking the attention off the shoulders and going to the legs now.
Jon Moxley has the right idea. Take the legs out first, then take the upper body out. Very smart intentions.
Guess so. He got a cover attempt at it, but only a 2 count.
Dax Harwood's now trying to fight it off. He's screaming.
That shows on that again, and only a 2 count. I see what you're talking about right there. Dax's shoulder's really wounded. He had a hard time trying to get it off the mat there. He just did at a count of 2. But Moxley still continuing to torture those legs.
Like I said before, this is a strategy plan from the Blackpool Combat Club. Don't take them too lightly. Don't take FTR too lightly, too. But Dax Harwood's in the lion's den right now.
Can't disagree with you on that one, Tom.
He's in a lot of trouble. He's hurting bad.
Well, that ain't how the Slugs ate the legs just yet, Tommy, as we see Dax's flip reverse the figure 4, but like the wise veteran maneuver Jon Moxley was able to turn it back over, and that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, but you see he's going right back forward. What the hell?
Ooh, Dax just shoved Jon Moxley's shoulder first, gave Jon Moxley a taste of his own medicine, and the tag's made back to Bryan Danielson. And Bryan Danielson now going after Dax Harwood, going right back after that shoulder.
Now they're going back onto the strategy as Bryan Danielson continues to apply pressure to that wounded shoulder of Dax Harwood.
And tag's been made now. The Claudio Castagnoli and Claudio now going back after the shoulder. This time applying more pressure to those neck muscles, trying to put Dax Harwood to sleep. And that's a matter of opinion. Referees checking in.
I wouldn't be surprised if Claudio put Dax Harwood to sleep right here. I really wouldn't.
Dax now fighting, trying to stay in it. He's fighting back with a couple shots to the gut. And Claudio now with an arm. He attempted to make a tag. Dax Harwood did, but Claudio went to tag Jon Moxley in. And they're setting up a double team, Tommy. What are they doing here?
It looks like a different variation of the Heart Attack shades of the Heart Foundation, but with Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley. And now there's a double submission applied to the Dax
And what
Harwood.
the hell is Bryan Danielson doing off the top rope?
Wow, there you go. Ultimate impact. Definitely. There's a cover.
Nice triple team maneuver delivered by Bryan Danielson, the Blackpool Combat Club.
Perfect
now,
execution.
John Moxley continues to work on that shoulder, that wounded shoulder of Dax Harwood. Referees checking in, make sure everybody's in their corners, and that's a matter of opinion.
If things checks out, referee, I'd just be more concerned about what's going on in the center of the ring with the two variables. Those variables are John Moxley and Dax Harwood. And a nice back body drop delivered to John Moxley, and he got out of there in a hurry.
And Bryan Danielson now catching Dax Harwood.
And there's the tag.
Dax Harwood makes the tag, and then comes Eddie Kingston, and Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson squaring off with some chop fists.
Those chops have no effect whatsoever on Eddie Kingston.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, as both individuals trading blows, trading chops back and forth, but Eddie Kingston's got the upper hand. And Eddie Kingston now with a thumb to the eye by Bryan Danielson.
The eye rig just pissed Eddie Kingston off even more.
That could be true, but here comes Claudio Castagnoli now going after Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston reverses. And another exploder suplex delivered to Claudio Castagnoli.
Eddie Kingston is fired up, and watch out for John Moxley.
Vicious clothesline by John Moxley, but no effect whatsoever on Eddie Kingston, as Eddie Kingston's facing off with John Moxley, and that's a matter of opinion.
And Moxley and Kingston now trading forearms. Vicious forearms to the head, to the face. One of them might be busted open right here. Referee is not going to be able to break that up.
And it looks like John Moxley won that battle. And then to the corner goes Eddie Kingston. There comes Bryan Danielson with a super drop kick.
Dax a winner out of the picture, but no, Eddie Kingston's on his own, dealing with that Blackpool Combat Club triple team.
FTR tag team has been taken out earlier on the floor. Eddie Kingston's in there facing the Blackpool Combat Club.
This is not going to look good for Eddie Kingston.
A big pile driver delivered there, Eddie Kingston by John Moxley, and there's a cover attempt. Referee's in position. And then comes FTR to break up the count.
All 6 contestants are in the ring now. Referee's trying to maintain order. And there's a double team by the Blackpool Combat Club setting up.
Dax Harwood countered that double suplex for Cash Wheeler, and then Cash Wheeler down on a comeback. And Dax Harwood with a clothesline over the top rope on John Moxley, and a double clothesline to Claudio Castagnoli over the top rope.
Well, watch out for Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson attempted the clothesline, but was dodged by Cash Wheeler, who ran smack into Eddie Kingston's backhand, and a double-team bulldog delivered by FTR to Bryan Danielson. It might be all over here, Tommy.
You're not going to keep one of the members of the Blackpool Combat Club down that long, not with all 3 of them in the ring that way.
Them guys are definitely a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure, and that's a matter of opinion, as all 6 members are in the ring now, and the referee's counting.
I bet the referee wishes he had the bottle of the old crow right about now.
Well, makes you think he ain't gonna have one after this matchup, Tommy.
I didn't say anything about after the match. I'm just saying with the circumstances.
Right.
6 contestants are all on the ground, and he's trying to figure out which one the legal man is.
Hell, I done lost count on who the legal person is right now, Tommy. As we see all 6 competitors in the ring, John Moxley and Dax Harwood now up to their feet, brawling it out.
The bar fight's starting back up again as all 6 contestants are back up on their feet, fighting, brawling out. Dax Harwood, John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, Bryan Danielson.
This match has definitely gotten out of control, and that's a matter of opinion.
Cash Wheeler and Claudio Castagnoli, all 6 contestants fighting it out in the ring, and the referee doesn't have any clue how to fight them off. Now, the official's checking in on what he assumes to be the legal contestants, Bryan Danielson or Eddie Kingston. Nice.
Poor referee.
Swapping places. He don't have any clue who the legal person is.
Well, in these circumstances, Tommy, you need to pick the contestants who are you feel are the legal one. That's a matter of opinion, as he's checking in with Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston with the Takeda clutch applied to.
Well, it looks like we're on the verge of another commercial break. What do you think's going to happen within those minutes?
All 6 contestants in the ring. Referee's got the match out of control. We'll let you know what happens after this brief, important broadcast. Don't go anywhere, folks.
And if something does happen, we will keep you posted.
Excellent.
We're right back where we started. All 6 contestants back in the ring battling it out.
The Blackpool Combat Club has things in their favor, and the referee still doesn't have any clue who the legal person is.
The official's waving off whoever he can wave off right now, Tommy, and that's a matter of opinion. Meanwhile, Cash Wheeler with
every contestant's pairing up in opposite corners.
Brian, John Moxley in the corner. Eddie Kingston and Dash Hard on opposite sides. And what the hell is going on here? And
Eddie Kingston's lighting that ass up.
Cash Wheeler and John Moxley now. What the hell is going on, Tommy? What's the deal with all these chop fests?
Why are you asking me for? I don't know. I'm just watching them come out and observing myself just like you.
The match is drawn to a pair opposite corner, and each individual from
Ryan
FTR
to busting Dax
Eddie Kingston was doing a chopper style earlier. Now it's been turned around into a 10 punches in the corner, Tommy.
What a
coincidence. That's a matter of opinion. As
the Blackpool Combat Club has turned the
That's
table.
not how the air is inserted into the breathalyzer yet, Tommy, as the tables are turned on the Blackpool Combat Club and the big rig double team maneuver by FTR. It then ran smack into the DDT by John Moxley as Cash Wheeler now, and right into a brainbuster by FTR member Dax Harwood, right into the super drop kick, and Bryan Danielson with a
That's gonna leave a mark.
Suplex.
It's all over Eddie Kingston now.
Bryan Danielson measuring Eddie Kingston with that big flying knee to the face. Eddie Kingston may be out of it right here.
Why is Bryan refusing that
Bryan Danielson taunting this crowd here in Huntsville.
What's he planning to do?
I don't know what he's saying, but he's saying something crazy. What? Oh.
Bryan Danielson doesn't want to win this match. He wants to purely torture Eddie Kingston for fun. And everybody here loves it. Lonnie, even you love it.
Well, like I said earlier, Tommy, Eddie Kingston has a filthy mouth, but he don't deserve to be harsh and punished like that. And
Eddie
Kingston's out, not responding, but Bryan Danielson has the triangle chokehold. Referee responding, and Eddie Kingston's not tapping, he's passed out
just
cold.
Like that, another victory
Your winner
for
is the Blackpool Combat
Club in its books.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, Tommy. Anyway, I'm Lonnie Liberal.
And I'm Shotgun Tommy Mercer.
So long, folks.
Damn bit. Oh, my God. Look at the God Almighty! The God Almighty! That killed him! Oh, my God. As God is my witness, he is brother